Hello and welcome to this grand series by AsiaOne Magazine and URS Media, known as AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa 2021-22, presented by AsiaOne Media Holdings LLC and preferred partner Darwin Platform Group of Companies. This series is an attempt to showcase the awe-inspiring success stories of some of the greatest brands and leaders from across the world who have contributed immensely to the growth of the world economy. The curtain raiser of the series will be from none other than the man behind the vision of greatest brands and leaders, Mr. Rajat Raj Shukal, Global Head and Principal Partner, URS Media and AsiaOne Magazine.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the AsiaOne series, the Greatest Brands and Leaders 2021 Asia, Middle East, Africa. And pleased to tell you that this is one of the most broadcasted business and brand and leader series in the world today, reaching out to 39 million viewers in 79 countries across the region. And the entire vision of this entire series started from where you would think about the world's greatest brands and leaders, and you would subconsciously start thinking about many of the American and the European brands, but you would not think about the Asian, Middle East and the African brands. Though Asia, Middle East, Africa is the largest consumer for all brands today. And having said this, this is a series where we want to talk about success stories of different brands and leaders from across the region. And also pleased to tell you the AsiaOne Magazine, with this entire focus of bringing these stories to you, is the only pan-Asia magazine today, reaching out to 14 countries in one issue and also publishing over 8,000 pages of original content. And we do publish about 1,500 pages of content annually, to bring this entire series of the AsiaOne Magazine and the coffee table books to you. And also pleased to tell you, we've held over 14 international business summits where we've recognized over 4,000 brands and leaders from across the region of Asia, Middle East and Africa.
Let's begin with the message from our special guest, Shri Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Honorable Minister of Minority Affairs, the Government of India.
हमारा देश जो है वो स्वदेशी विरासत से भरपूर है। कश्मीर से लेकर कन्याकुमारी तक, अटक से लेकर कटक तक अगर आप देखेंगे तो हर जगह हमारे दस्तकारों की, शिल्पकारों की, कारीगरों की ये जो शानदार जानदार विरासत है वो भरी पड़ी है। देखिए, पहली बात यह है कि हमारा देश संभावनाओं से भरा हुआ देश है और आज अगर दुनिया में सबसे उभरती हुई आर्थिक रूप से कोई शक्ति है तो वो है मेरा हिंदुस्तान। हिंदुस्तान में जो संभावनाएं हैं उस संभावनाओं को पूरी दुनिया स्वीकार भी कर रही है, समझ भी रही है और हमें उन संभावनाओं को मजबूती देने में अपनी हिस्सेदारी और भागीदारी बराबर से करनी होगी। इस आपदा के समय में भी प्रधानमंत्री जी ने आपदा को अवसर बनाने का जो एक बहुत बड़ा संकल्प लिया। आपको मालूम होगा कि 3 दर्जन से ज़्यादा सामाजिक, आर्थिक, शैक्षणिक, चाहे कोल क्षेत्र हो, चाहे स्पेस का क्षेत्र हो, चाहे एविएशन का क्षेत्र हो, चाहे एग्रीकल्चर का क्षेत्र हो, बहुत बड़े बड़े रिफॉर्म किए गए हैं और उस रिफॉर्म का नतीजा है कि आज जो है ईज़ ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस, ईज़ ऑफ डूइंग प्रोडक्शन, ईज़ ऑफ डूइंग एग्रीकल्चर, सारी चीज़ों को एक आसानी मिली है। आई कांग्रेचुलेट AsiaOne Magazine and Rajat Shukla ji for this great initiative.
The main aim of AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders Asia, Americas, Africa series is to highlight the actual drivers of world's economic engine. In fact, these brands and leaders have played a significant role in shaping the world economy. So let's begin with the most coveted category of AsiaOne Global Leader of the Year and AsiaOne Global Youth Icon of the Year. And the leaders and brands being awarded in these categories are Mr. Pramod Sajja, President and CEO Paramount Software Solutions, AsiaOne Global Indian of the Year 2021-22.
Mr. Pramod Sajja, President and CEO of Paramount Software Solutions, is a distinguished visionary in the software industry. For 2 decades, Pramod has driven evolutionary technology and staffing solutions for a global clientele. His award-winning brand delivers customer-centric innovation in cybersecurity application development, consulting content, and systems management. Pramod has always been socially conscious and deeply involved in humanitarian causes. His current mission is to unite society-centric objectives and reinventive thinking with cutting-edge technology. He has envisioned a responsible blockchain solution that addresses issues in the food supply chain.
In a world of disruption, customer is a hero. So we make sure our innovation focuses on changing the lives of real people. So we put people right in the center to align with our innovation and strategy. So when COVID hit, we pivoted and we built Farm to Plate, which is a blockchain-powered SaaS platform which helps the stakeholders build trust and transparency in the food value chain. And not only that, it also engages the consumers' engagement in the platform. One of the biggest takeaways of this is the fact that as a consumer, you have the ability to tip your farmer, which is not available in the current ecosystem. Paramount's philosophy tied philanthropy and innovation with rethink, reinvent, and giving back. Our long-term goals includes innovating, reinventing with more blockchain solutions and expanding into the Asia and Europe markets.
Mr. Amit Khemani, Group Vice Chairman, Khemani Group, AsiaOne Global Youth Icon of the Year 2021-22.
From the time of its inception in 1983, the Khemani Group has grown manifold and established itself as one of the key players in the beverage, alcohol, and lifestyle space. Carving a niche for themselves, Khemanis are recognized as one of the prominent names in the industry. With over 3 decades of experience in the industry, they are one of the leading companies in Indian manufacturing IMFL, beer and personal care products. Their state-of-the-art distillery and brewery produce the finest brands in their categories. Under the visionary leadership of its founder, Mr. Ashok Khemani, the group has undertaken challenging projects and has surpassed its contemporaries in a short span of time. Having grown strategically, the group enjoys success that would have been impossible to have achieved without the direction of its founding members. Khemani Group has time and again been recognized and rewarded for its economic and social contributions and achievements.
Recently, the company has introduced many new brands like Tag Premium Beer in lager and strong categories, respectively bottles and cans, Lottery Whiskey, Hex Whiskey, Royal Mile Whiskey, to name a few. Tag is now available in 9 countries, including US, Australia, Bahrain, Malaysia, Singapore, Norway, UAE, Hong Kong, to name a few. In a short span of time, in just 1.5 years, we have covered these markets. We are in process of launching many more brands in the near future to plug the need and to service the gap and delight our consumers for every day and every time. We are committed towards sustainability while delivering profitability and high growth brands. We therefore work towards recycling of water, recycling of waste by using biofuel, using briquettes, and for generating our own power, zero emissions, building schools infrastructure, and beautifying Daman to make it to go to tourist destination.
It's time for us to head into a short break, but stay with us because we'll be back very shortly with a lot more stories of AsiaOne greatest brands and leaders.
When you live in a fast-moving, ever-changing world, life brings forth unlimited possibilities. Yours to explore, excite, enjoy, educate, evaluate, and elucidate with Elan. Never stop moving forward with Darwin Platform Group. Darwin Platform Group, the visionaries.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching the grand series of AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa 2021-22, presented by AsiaOne Media Holdings LLC and preferred partner Darwin Platform Group of Companies. Continuing with the success stories of AsiaOne Global Asian of the Year and Global Youth Icon of the Year, let's see who are the awardees in these categories. Pratik Gattani, CEO IDC Technologies, Global Youth Icon of the Year 2021-22.
Powerful people make places powerful. And Pratik Gattani, CEO and founder of IDC Technologies, personifies this perfectly. Success stories are full about how leaders take on challenges and use them as stepping stones for transformations and innovations and emerge victorious. IDC Technologies is a global IT solutions and consulting firm spread across the length and breadth of geography. However, when Pratik took over IDC in 2007, the company was engulfed in losses and was about to surrender itself to a 50 million premier technology aggregator. But Pratik was unwilling to give up. With a straight motivation, not only did he put the company on a prolific track, he earned several laurels in terms of revenue, outreach, and career prospects. Today, in an ultimate measure of Pratik's leadership, success is evident from results delivered to clients through exclusive agile services with unsurpassed quality while operating with integrity and the highest ethical standards. IDC today has its client portfolio that includes names from Fortune 500, regional India, Australia, UK, Europe, Middle East, USA, Canada, Mexico, and APAC brands.
The company's main feature as of now, or when we started, our main forte was staff augmentation. That has been our key feature specifically into the technology service industry. So that was where we basically started, and that's how we laid our foundation, and that's how we have been growing. And as we grew, we definitely added more product lines, which are business process services basically, then coming down to collection services, and then the newly added very recently we have been into the non-IT staff augmentation, and coming last, which is a very fairly new thing, is into digital services. So these are our core functions of our organization, which we have been working on.
Ravi S Ramakrishnan, founder and executive chairman, R Value Group, Global Asian of the Year 2021-22.
Ravi S Ramakrishnan is a seasoned global business and people leader with 40 years of business, finance, and business service expertise, and with 25 years of senior management roles in marquee companies like Unilever, Murugappa Groups, CFO at Aisha Group, and global business leader at the American Express. Building on his pioneering global experience to establish the first ever offshore global financial center at Delhi for American Express in the mid-1990s, Ravi founded R Value in 2005 to become the first generation entrepreneur in business services space. R Value has grown to become a recognized group in global business services, providing services across its life cycle to strategize, set up, operate, automate, and transfer shared services, offering differentiated and innovative, dedicated captive model in India and overseas, and setting trends and next practices with Shared Services Forum as industry platform to realize business value.
Three things that motivated me to be part of global business services sector: pioneering opportunity for global offshore center with a global role, scope to extend multiple functions, multiple domains across manufacturing and services sector, and converting business process into business performance to deliver value. In terms of measures, end-to-end solutions across India and global corporations, Shared Services Forum to demonstrate our thought and industry leadership, and finally the dedicated captive, a differentiated model and an innovative solution for even low-scale centers.
It's time for us to head into another short break, but stay with us because we'll be back very soon with many more awe-inspiring stories of AsiaOne's greatest brands and leaders.
When you live in a fast-moving, ever-changing world, life brings forth unlimited possibilities. Yours to explore, excite, enjoy, educate, evaluate, and elucidate with elan. Never stop moving forward with Darwin Platform Group. Darwin Platform Group, the visionaries.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa 2021-22, presented by AsiaOne Media Holdings LLC and preferred partner Darwin Platform Group of Companies. The upcoming categories are AsiaOne Global Leader of the Year and AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders 2021-22. The awardees in these categories are Professor Sunena Singh, Vice Chancellor, Nalanda University, Global Leader of the Year 2021-22.
Professor Sunena Singh, the Vice Chancellor of Nalanda University, is a distinguished academician and institution builder. Professor Singh is one of the most acclaimed academic administrators in Asia-Pacific region. Under her dynamic and compelling leadership, Nalanda University is reclaiming the lost knowledge traditions and is emerging as a center of excellence, drawing students from different parts of the world. In 2020, honorary professorship and the Medallion of Oxford was conferred upon her by Oxford University for her contribution as an academician and for promoting Indian higher education and culture. She also serves as advisor, research and innovation and board member of Advisory Council of the Association of Universities of Asia and Pacific. She is widely acclaimed in addition for her contribution to the Indian culture as Vice President of ICCR.
One of the most important factors of Nalanda's success is how do we create a new intellectual space? How do we recreate a Nalanda which is a beacon of hope, knowledge, wisdom and security for a globalized world? When Nalanda was envisioned, it was foreseen as an institution that will build regional peace and harmony, and it will connect with its historical and civilizational linkages with East Asian countries, with the Asia-Pacific Rim countries that have been part of Nalanda's ethos in ancient past. We now attempt to reconnect with them and create a new capacity building generation who will be thought leaders for the globalized world. Now that is one of the most critical factors that has gone into the making of Nalanda University.
Dr. Susmita Samanta, Vice Chancellor, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, Asia's greatest educational leader 2021-22.
Kalinga Institution of Industrial Technology, KIIT, deemed to be University Odisha, is among India's most sought-after universities, attracting students from all over India and more than 65 countries to pursue professional and technical education. The Government of India has recognized KIIT as an institution of eminence. KIIT comprises of 28 constituent schools imparting cutting-edge skill and knowledge to students globally in 200+ disciplines spanning engineering, medicine, management, biotechnology, law and more. Led by Professor Susmita Samanta, who is an accomplished academician with more than 25 years of experience in strategizing excellence in professional and technical education. In her 2.5 decades in various capacities at KIIT, she has brought decisiveness, a strong commitment to quality, diversity, belongingness, and exceptional leadership in mobilizing and operationalizing the path forward. For her outstanding contributions to academics and leadership, she has received many national and international fellowships and awards, like the Distinguished Scholar in the Wall of Fame by Stanford Lead, India's Most Emerging Educationist of the Year Female Award, and Times Power Women 2021 Orissa.
The factors that motivated to stick to the education is that the impact created through education for the generations, I think it's not possible in any other sector. We say in all the disciplines that the technology is disrupting regularly. We are saying that processes are disrupting regularly. In healthcare, we are saying that healthcare treatment procedures are disrupting regularly. But if we keenly observe, all the disruptions in this globe is happening because of the aspirations of the people, which is changing too fast. The growth of KIIT or growth of its alumni, those who are working in 70 countries around the globe and different sectors in different professions, including social science, including policy making, departments of different governments, there we find the confidence instilled in the students, confidence instilled in the faculties of this university, which makes them a different type of person than anybody in this globe. That culture, the tradition, the way of learning, the people are growing. I think perhaps that's the model the KIIT has developed, and it stands for that.
Anurag Agarwal, CEO and MD Natural Remedies, India's greatest brands and leaders 2021-22.
Natural Remedies, India's #1 herbal veterinary health company, has carved a niche for itself by offering herbal healthcare products to its consumers, both in the animal and human healthcare industry. Under the leadership of Shri Anurag Agarwal, MD and CEO, Natural Remedies has emerged as a strong contender not only in India, but in the USA, Australia, Asia, Latin America, Europe, and the Middle East, with a presence in over 30 countries. Under the guidance of the chairman, Shri R.K. Agarwal, Natural Remedies has been advocating sustainability in a way of life and remains true to their core value, being useful.
Our vision and values truly inspire us, as we all know that every living being wants to be happy in life, and our vision is to harness nature, apply science for health and happiness. Being useful is the mother value of our organization, and we understand that when we become useful to the society, to the people, to the customer, we truly create happiness with them. These vision and value drive our business, drive everybody within the organization to give their best and create wow in everything which we do. Our research center is committed to provide world-class products which truly add value to our customers. Our back-end support, which involves farmers, cultivators, wants to make sure that we create natural substances in a sustainable manner.
Those were the awe-inspiring success sagas of some of the most prominent greatest brands and leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa 2021-22. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed hosting it. Thank you so much for watching.